Hey, it's Bernadette from Woman to Woman Conversations in Black and White. And Linda and I are doing a pop-up this week as we took last week off to spend time with family and do rest and relaxation, but still wanted to give you something to talk about for Talk About It Tuesday. And so if you have been paying attention, which I hope that you have, there has been sweeping across the nation legislation in different forms and in different contexts as a way to quote unquote secure the election, even though it had been noted by multiple election officials that this was the most secure election in the history of the United States. This is what I want you to think about and talk about within your circles at different times when you can. Just finished coming across an episode of the Andy Griffith Show. And in this particular episode, I had never personally seen it, but they were talking about a woman who got a petition signed with 100 signatures so she could run for office. First time this had happened in Mayberry. So you've heard Linda speak often of, and myself somewhat, of the patriarchy. If we allow, as a nation, for legislation of this nature that is currently being proposed to move across the nation and remove access from legal voters of color by making it more difficult to vote and less convenient to vote, who do you think they're coming for next? White women also had to be granted the permission to vote from white men. So if the goal is to turn the clock back, starting with people of color, there is no reason to think that it will stop with people of color when you originally did not have it to start with. So that's where I'm hoping conversation will begin and awakenings and realizations will happen for those of us who had to be granted that civil liberty. If we don't take note and stand against it being removed from another group, there is no reason to think that once that group has been removed, that they're not coming for your rights next. That's what we got for this pop-up video. We look forward to seeing you again next week with a new episode of Woman to Woman Conversations in Black and White. Rate, comment, like, and subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye.